Indeed.
So,
And I suppose we'd better get started.
is the stream up?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. It's not showing for me. No.
Yeah, I had to reset it
there it is.
there. So,
There we go.
but yes, last time you had all carved a path through the Shrine of Thorns, defeating Rubus, and even as his clerics tried to piece him back together, you left him in the blast space of the explosion. Jax holding him down as the rest of you pulled out of the area. The captives inside saved. The rubble cleared afterwards. And Alexos, after you had found out that Jax was alive, offering to take you there, since you had no way back. Besides walking for months.
Yeah. I've done that trip, it's not fun.
So, I think amidst the village during some final celebration, as little gifts are being handed to you all, baked things, bits of blackberry wine, there's a couple furs that are passed along to you all. I'll give you a moment if you want to take any scene with anyone here before Alexos takes you away.
Oakenheel goes to, I don't know, what's the old one that has all it's like the supply person, what had a funny name?
Sage Buttercup?
Sagebutt. He goes, hey, Sage Buttercup. Question: have you got like a wolf pelt in like the shape of a cloak?
He chuckles a little bit and he'll go, we have a few things like that.
Oh yeah, awesome.
And he'll lead you around away from some of the commotion and pull across a number of old, dusty cloaks and robes.
Yeah.
He'll pull one off. That is...
Oh, perfect.
It has the head of the wolf kind of shaped into like a hood as the rest of it falls away. You can tell it's made from a couple of pelts, but...
This is perfect. And he'll go outside, grab some massive leaves and wrap it in leaves.
Sure.
And then we'll just, like... It's awfully wrapped, but he'll just hug it so it doesn't stay together. Thanks, Sage.
And you can hurry along.
Yeah. And yeah, okay, he'll probably just be celebrating with his family and stuff a little bit. Mm-hmm. Making sure his grandpa's fine like every 5 seconds.
And I'm fine.
And yeah.
And people will eat and drink. Just for a little while together. They'll continue on their own afterwards. Your mother, Venna, comes up. And holding a bottle of blackberry wine will kind of pass it out towards the party and say, a gift from our home to yours.
Oakenheel will take it and give it to Boone, like, don't give it to Isandra yet. Nothing.
Something wrong?
Nothing wrong.
I do not believe you.
I just, save the wine for later, right? We don't have to drink it all immediately, right?
Fair now. I suppose.
Alexos readies, leaning down close to the ground. Various people from the town, a couple break away from the celebrations to say goodbye, a couple that you saved. We just want to say thank you and wave you off. Oakenheels, close family.
Yeah, Oakenheel probably hugs like every single person that he sees. Obviously, especially his family and his grandpa. He's like, make sure to keep the stone on you, okay?
All right,
We're not.
you can keep
Just,
it.
I'm not.
I'll keep it right here. And he
Okay, good.
pushes it into into a little satchel at his side.
Okay, good. Anything goes wrong, you just say to the stone. Okay.
Nothing's gonna go wrong. Again.
Exactly. Okay, we gotta go help more people.
Then your father will step through the crowds a little bit and say, "You all kept your promise to me very well. I was worried you hadn't for a moment, but you say that she's still alive, Jax?
Yeah,
I'll believe you.
Texas.
Some kind of fancy magics we'll have. Come back and visit in a month or two, okay?"
Okay, no, just nods. Yeah, of course.
There's some nods, and already there's a few people who are brushing aside, and some are starting to pull back towards celebration.
Okay, everybody ready to go?
Yeah, I think so.
For all intents and purposes.
I guess it's Dragonborn's first, right, Boone?
I would say it's party members first.
But I mean, for the dragon ride.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, okay.
And in similar fashion to what you felt before, after climbing on Alexos, you will lift off. You'll begin to fly over the Great Forest. You meet the plains, the lake and river nigh, its black cliffs. Night falls. You cross hills and find the swamps, and then the familiar ocean beyond it. Are you gonna wait at the Isle of Ard for them, Jax?
Has the sending spell been sent to tell me that they're coming this way?
Hey,
I'm sure they could.
hey, Jax. We're on our way. Smiley face.
Why did you say smiley face? What?
I don't know. It just felt proper.
Fair.
All right, then yeah, I would wait for them. I'd probably end up having to fill in one of the members of the church on what happened to lead to this point.
Mm-hmm. I want
Along
to take
with
some record.
regrouping gear and stuff like that.
There's some nods as they start to pull back your equipment and whatnot. You'll get most everything back that you find. Various bits of shattered glass and some potion residue inside your bag, which they offer to clear out for you.
I end up taking a new bag from them.
Mm-hmm. Getting set up with new equipment. They'll offer you anything they can. Eventually you'll be found by the same veiled priest who will offer to pull you up with any of their local equipment. I see the captain is returned. Can we expect that your allies will arrive soon?
Yeah, they said that they're on the way to come and grab me, or at least come here.
And you'll be able to spend some time around the temple. When the rest of you all arrive, it is the middle of the night. You crunch down onto the land.
Oh, my body's so numb. Holy, that was a long ride.
Various black-robed priests move about, most of them. You catch them looking at you, but whenever you look towards them, they'll oftentimes look away. Not always. There are sheep being tended to on the far side. You can see farms rolling down the hills. They try to be some semblance of sufficient here, self-sufficient. And I suppose you are wherever you are, Jax.
I think she would have tried to find a bench or somewhere outside so that she could keep an eye out.
And you'll see the massive shape moving through the sky as it comes to land.
So I would move to meet at that point.
Certainly. Jax approaches with, well, with Swift, a little bit different than before. Larger, with wings.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa. Holy shit, that's cool.
I don't fully know what happened.
Either way, it's cool.
I guess he's just grown up a little bit, huh?
Maybe if Swift can grow wings, maybe I can actually grow wings at some point.
I thought all Dragonborn grow wings. That's what Boone said, right?
Yeah.
That sounds convincing.
I'm convinced.
Gotcha.
She's in a new outfit, mostly black with silver and black and sleeker, less furs, more silver and red accents.
And Swift and Draconic will say, "We're growing up."
Aw.
That we are.
Okay, what's the plan?
Oh. Well, I mean, now that we got Jax and Jax is, you're okay, Jax, right? Like, you're not.
I'm fine.
How was
I
the whole dying
woke
thing?
up without clothes, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I mean, it probably got blowed up.
Oh, it definitely got blown up. It definitely got blown up.
Will
Would it
say,
Huh?
the Hydra blood is gone. It shattered.
I
Oh.
mean, we get you back, so that is
Yeah.
probably the better exchange.
Yeah.
I'll
I
take
gotta
that.
agree.
Would it be rude to ask you how it felt to be blown up, or?
Yeah, how was the whole dying thing?
It hurt like hell.
That would check out. Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I was at some towers and I was kicked into a hole.
Wait, who kicked you? What?
I think Ard kicked me back.
Holy shit.
And I was given a choice if I wanted to stay or move on.
Just casually mentioning that you spoke to a god. Okay, but that checks out. Yep,
I'm still processing it all.
that's fair. That's fair.
And we have quite a commute back in order to continue to process it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'm glad to see that you are okay. That was... Admittedly, when I came out of the rubble and things were being explained to me, it was a little bit concerning. But of course, you know, here you are. Lysander will reach out both of his hands and gently pat Jax's shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, you did good. I don't think we would have actually been able to kill that thing if you didn't hold him there.
Yeah, that was something.
It was
Yeah.
risky, but I respect it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Are we going home now?
yeah, I guess we head back to Mana Black.
Are you good for another trip, Guardian?
Alexos will shift a bit, ground crunching beneath him. Show me the way. We'll return you home.
Lovely.
And suppose I can return to the North Sudal map for a moment.
Okay.
It's been so long, North Sudal. I'm so happy to see you again.
It's very simple to point the direction. Fly for another 30 minutes or so. It's amazing what speeds you can reach higher in the sky.
Do you think that this will be another thing we have to explain to our employers?
Oh, that we
100%.
got like I mean,
100%.
I don't imagine he's gonna stay.
Oh no, he has like a whole like place.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Things might kind of fall to ruin over there. I think it'd just be funny.
wait,
Look, what?
we forgot the person that we oh, the necromancer. Oh, shit.
Look, I'm gonna
Alexos
be honest.
chuckles. You mean this
Oops.
one?
Oh,
And
the
pulls up
Guardian.
in a claw the bound Thracia.
Ah, Thracia.
How long have we been flying for?
Almost a day. A little more than a day.
I pull out my spell book and just
Oh.
sort of wave it in the air tauntingly with a shit-eating grin on my face.
Oh, Guardian.
Wait, we could have left another prisoner for the Isle of Ard.
That is true, but I don't look. Here's the thing: Auntie Kane did a lot of really awful shit that resulted in the deaths of several people. The only
That's
thing
fair.
this woman did that we know of is protected, quote unquote, a beacon in the name of Azamundus, who gave her like a false promise or something. So I don't know if
That's fair.
eternal lack of freedom is necessary here.
Right, sorry, I just clicked it. We forgot them, but Guardian, you're amazing. Thank you. That would have been so bad. When people would have had no clue what to do with them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she wouldn't have had much magic, but I can imagine. Oh wow.
Doesn't take that long from the Isle of Ard by flight. To find your way back to Manor Black, Alexos will clunk down. Oh, I didn't fix that, did I? We'll clunk down next to the manor.
Oh, home. Oh,
Oh, I
The sun begins to rise right about as you land.
oh, I wanted some sleep. It was a long journey. Thanks for the flight, Guardian. That was a big lifesaver, honestly.
I'll remain for a short time, and then I will leave again. Back to my post.
It's fair.
And you all, as I repopulate it,
Yeah.
may join me on Manor Black
With a horse. With a horse.
Now, where's Jax? I just want your token. There we go. And Swift. Welcome home.
Oh,
Ford.
Oakenheels just lays in the grass for a second.
Oh.
And the world is open to you.
Oh, it's nice to be back home, I think.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Thanks, Alexos.
Hmm.
We might have gotten lost in the stair hell, as it were, without your help.
Best our new heroes find their way home.
Oh.
Is that where we are? So we. Oh.
To some extent.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
should probably bring this one inside.
Oh yeah, Oakenheel will come
Yeah.
and pick them up, put them over their shoulder. Come on.
Absolutely. Boone heads right to the kitchen, where the fires are still burning.
Where do you want me to put them?
Let's bring him inside. Just
Perfect.
like, you know.
He puts them next to Bailiff. Next to
uh,
whoever this is.
please.
Please.
Oakenheel.
put it on, and
He'll set them up. They're still gagged. They're still tied, but he'll set them up. So they're setting me up.
Cecilia will say, "Welcome home, hunters."
We brought a friend.
Friend?
I can see.
Well, not a friend.
More
but
of a new recruit, maybe? I don't know. Might give him the. I don't know what we're gonna do with her, honestly.
New recruit.
And she has ties. She stays with Azamundis and Laduca, apparently. And Isandra's beginning to produce the letters from underneath his coat to give to Cecilia.
You know, I received a sending earlier this morning. Practically the middle of the night. She'll start taking the letters. Saying that the contract I had just finished setting up with the Aluehala had been completed. She starts putting down the different letters, organizing them out. Which means I have one more gift for you all. Good work. She pushes the case forwards to you, Isandra, since you sat down next to her.
I may have died in the process, but
You look pretty alive to me.
that I do.
Isandra will open the case then.
And within you will find a large number of platinum pieces. Specifically, comes out to 3,000. Oh, sorry, that's nope.
I was like,
375 platinum pieces.
Whoa.
And he'll begin to separate it into 5 stacks of 75.
And Coachman nods as people start to come in, and he says, "Dealt with that one pretty swiftly, didn't you?" Oh. Swift got bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can say
Everything's
he's
good,
growing
just-
up pretty swiftly.
I got that one. I understood that joke. That was a good joke.
That was a good joke.
You do a quick
Isandra will
circle
push the
around.
75, 75,
Oh, thank you.
75.
Wait, what's this for?
Doing our job?
Wait, what? When did we do our job? I thought we went to help people.
Welcome
Wait, there was
to
a
the
contract on this
business.
stuff? There was a
We help
contract on this stuff
people,
we did?
and their continued gratitude pays for you helping the next people.
Wait, there was a contract on this Shrine of Thorns stuff?
It was after I
Yes.
talked to
Oh.
the local leaders.
Oh, okay.
Really, though, good work. She'll lean back in her chair. So, are you charging right back into it? Or do you have a few things to sort out around here? Perhaps some ideas for that money?
I have ideas.
Yeah, I got some ideas. Boone, I wanted to run it by you first. I've been thinking a lot about what happened over at that old shrine, and I was wondering if you wanted to help me with a little something.
No,
Oh, okay.
Wait,
but you
Boone,
could help me with something.
Oh, I'd be happy to.
We don't know what it is yet, though.
Oh, all right. Well,
wait,
I'll be of help either way.
Boone, how long till your parents get here?
That's true.
I have no idea.
Oh. Isn't that something you want to figure out?
Probably. Life's kind of fun when it's a mystery, though.
Yeah.
I think it depends. Doesn't it depend on the mystery?
You know, I've tried to have plans in the past few months. They normally go to shit.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
So I already bought them a house and stuff. So I think I'm good. They'll arrive.
Yeah.
And it will be lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick question, Cecilia. How much of the land around the manor do we own?
Oh, the hill itself and a little ways into the forest.
So if I chopped down a few of the trees near here, that'd be
I
okay.
don't think anyone's going to notice anyways.
Great. Okay. Awesome.
Huh.
That's my plan. I got a plan.
Alright then.
But I do have some shopping to do. I need some new boats.
Oh, I like shopping.
Certainly is the only thing I will be buying.
Mm-hmm.
Only boots. So if we saw you going to other shops, we should stop you from spending that money, right? So you stick to your word.
I think that if you see me go into Astral shops, you should mind your own business.
Right. No, of course, yeah.
Fair.
So, to clarify, boats and bottles?
I did use Alchemist Fire fairly recently.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Those bottles, yeah, definitely, yeah.
I'm sure you mean those bottles.
Isander shuffles and in his chair, and there's the sound of 6 alchemist fires beneath his jacket clinking together.
You're like a wind chime.
You know, I probably would shake like one if you just kind of set me out.
Welcome.
Both in the way that you
Draco.
kind of clickety clack and the way that you're fleeting.
Oh!
Oh.
You know, I would. You know, Boone,
Yes,
that was rude, but it's okay.
it was.
It was funny.
Thank you. I'm learning how you all talk to each other.
And Isander will pivot in his chair, kind of turning his shoulder to Boone, and he will smooth his hands over his hair and look over the visible twists of gray within.
Boone pokes at a random part of Isandra and hopes it clinks. Does it?
No!
Okay.
They're just a bag of bones. Oh,
I am
God.
bullied.
Okay,
No,
shopping time. I need seeds.
Yeah,
And also, you're not
you-
bullied, you're Sandra.
I need to get new potions as well. Oh, mine kind of broke.
Oh, is that
I
this?
think I would like to buy armor. I've been very sentimental with this, And he looks down at his mismatched chainmail. I would like to buy some that has fuck you energy.
Oh,
I like that. I like
That's
that.
pretty good energy, I think.
I like that.
I, w-
I need a gardening hoe. Let's go.
I
I think
think
it would be very ironic to cook a lot, but also have plate armor. It's like, oh, did you bring plates? I'm wearing them.
What if the armor was made of
We-
plates?
Ceramic. I feel like I would
You
shatter
can
a
have
lot.
you can have metal camping plates.
You're onto something.
don't we have that like super stealthy armor that
I know.
only a couple of us can fit into?
I know. Guilty Gear was working on something ages ago from the. Was it the Gora?
No,
Oh.
it was
No, it was the
Dimine.
Dimine skills.
Oh, the yeah, that one. But then we never asked Guilty Gear about it again, and I forgot it.
Oh.
Oh, I shouldn't have casted banishment.
Oakenheel just like clunks onto the table for a moment, having been awake for almost 50 hours now.
He's very tired.
I'm also very tired.
I'm also.
I am
very
full
tired.
of energy and life.
It is a little bit after midnight.
Yeah.
It sounds
Oh,
like a
sure.
really good time to party.
I'm gonna
I
go
You
wouldn't
wanna-
know anything about that.
I wouldn't. Yeah, no. Neither would I.
I'm in like a
Oh.
constant state of not tired and tired all the time.
Oh, existing.
That's
Mm.
bad.
Can you even take afternoon naps anymore, Jax?
No.
Oh,
It's
Like you don't
bad.
need sleep, but can you like take it if you wanted it?
No.
Have you tried?
Yeah.
Oh,
What if
Oh.
we like cast
What
a
if it-
sleep spell on you? Would that work?
yeah.
I have no idea.
Do we want to try? If you want sleep,
Have you got a sleep spell?
I could. Yeah, I could chalk something up. I'm sure.
We'll keep this in
I
note
mean-
for later.
You
Hmm.
look at the ceremonial plate.
I would like something like this.
Cecilia looks over. Oh. Well, if you want something fitted to you, I'm sure you can find something in town. Or if you really want, I'm sure you could have that thing modified. Came with the house.
No, I think I want something made out of gold.
Gold.
And
Gold
flames
is
on it,
very
right?
soft.
Some flames and stuff.
No, gold is one of the hardest metals. That's why it's valuable.
Um,
Uh,
even I know that's not.
Oh, that's true.
Okay, gotcha.
I
No.
don't- All right.
Don't let him buy gold armor. Jesus.
We could
Look-
maybe get you some things that's like gilded, Boone.
Oh, that'd
Oh,
be
Gilded
good.
Gear's
Gold-
upstairs.
Yeah.
like a
Yes.
gold trim. That'd be nice.
Trim wouldn't give very much protection. It needs to be covering me.
Let's
I'm going to go make a cup of tea and go to bed.
let's figure this out tomorrow. But that's a good point. I want
Uh,
we go ask Gilded Gear about like that armor and any other stuff that they've got.
Erwin will stand up. Tell you what, I'll go upstairs and let him know you're looking for it. You look like you're ready to pass out any moment.
Well, I was gonna just fall asleep in this chair to be honest with you. The way I'm going. Oh,
Ah. Your back's
What do you
gonna
want
hurt
me
in the
to do
morning.
with her? Motions.
let's go put. There's a spare bed in the bedroom. I'll use
I
it.
don't want her to sleep next to me.
I'll put her downstairs.
Okay.
Oh, in the basement?
Yeah.
The basement that has a hole that demons come out of. That one.
You know, that's a good point. I'll put her in the carriage.
That'll do. That'll do.
That'd be good.
Give them a blanket.
Yeah.
I will do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find a tree for my hammock.
Do we? Oh wait, is the sending spell a divination spell by chance? No, it's evocation. Never mind.
Well, I thought it was divination, but
Feels like it
I
should
was.
be.
yeah, it feels like it should be.
Yeah, I'm actually. Ferandra's worried that Azamundus could be like sending to her.
I'm gonna say it's divination.
Okay. If I was to
Really feels like it
Give-
should be.
Yeah.
If Ferandra was to give Thracia it was a cloak he was given like way back when that protects against divination magic, would it stop Azamundus from sending to her?
Yep.
Okay, do that.
That's their blanket.
I lay it on top of her.
She
A
gives
gift.
she gives you a deadpan look as you open the door.
Hey,
Just leave that.
you're gonna wear this for tonight, all right? Here you go.
Mm.
Don't want you getting cold.
You can just
Bye. I slam the door. Then I walk away.
Boone's all curled up in bed already.
He's using this mystery cloak as a blanket. It's
There's a
very
no on-
cozy.
No on it.
I can't read.
Sorry, Swift.
It's in common. No. There is a leaf with a note on that's fallen on the floor. Then I guess.
I should stop.
He knows where it's from.
Yeah.
Various people head off to different corners. Sandra at the back porch. Oakenheel outside to set up his hammock.
You're right.
And most of you into the fairly simple bedroom. Could always expand the basement out and get your own rooms down there now. But something to consider for the future.
As he saunters on the back porch, he'll take out his journal and he'll rip out a sheet of paper and he'll begin to write a letter. Yeah. He's writing a letter to his older sister, Etiennette, as he's sipping on his cup of tea.
Certainly. You write that about however long it takes. You can hear creaking around the household as the sun begins to rise.
Uh-huh. And as soon as the sky would even begin to pale, he will be like, I think that is probably enough. As he lifts up several sheets worth of paper and begins to head back inside to go to bed that night.
Sure.
And he will have a letter to send out come morning.
Let me drag it down here.
Once this morning, would Oakenhill be able to find a woodcutter's axe anywhere in the manor?
Yep.
Everyone wakes up to the sound of chopping wood outside.
When?
After a time for rest comes.
Yeah, of course.
For
Yeah.
most of you, Jax, you can
After a long
roam
rest,
about
right?
the house and chat with people as you'd like while people rest. Of course. Darius comes down at some point, and he'll sit down at the table and eat a little bit, and not Celine will come down.
We have the most fucked up manner right now.
I love the idea of having a series of just what Jax does when we're all asleep.
It'd be a cute little comic.
Rotation.
I think she probably does a lot of cleaning in places that people wouldn't notice as dirty.
Amazing. Yeah.
Oh my god, Jax is our fantasy Roomba that runs at 6 a.m.
Fantasy Roomba's just a person. That's so funny.
And then,
Sure.
I suppose, we'll march them off, unless you want to ask them anything specific, Jax, of course. March them off to their little corners. I think Celine will stay in here today. You all can awaken.
Out of character. Am I meant to remember who that old man is? Is that the one from the village? From
Yeah.
Wraith? Okay, I remember now. We're good.
Yeah, you guys offered that he could come stay at the manor sometime.
Yeah, I remember him being a kind of man that like murdered people or something. He did awful stuff in the past or some shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, Oakenhill chops trees.
Okay.
You fall to
You
the
Sunderwolves.
you wake up to the sound of a tree falling. Um,
Every single time a tree falls, you hear Oakenhill go timber.
and apologies. So you're headed out.
Yeah.
Come out to the front and see what's going on.
Timber.
You, 400, you head
Sport
over
every time.
to the carriage.
Hey.
You can open it up to see her in it. She's awake.
Rise and shine. All right. Now look, let's put this bluntly. We got questions, you got answers. I'm gonna take this little thing off you so you can talk. I got your spell book, so you're not gonna do much. And if you try, there are enough people in here to pretty much hunt you down and kill you instantly. So, we good?
She nods.
All right. And I'll sort of take off the was it like a gag or something?
Yeah.
I'll take it off, but I'll leave her sort of tied up.
Oh, thank goodness. You have no idea. I just hate that. And we'll hop over to the right side for a moment. Where
Now-
Thorn is standing dutifully. As Boone, you come up front and
Sorry.
to the garage. No worries. Welcome back. And it looks like someone has gathered bits of wood and left them in there.
He breathes fire on them.
They light up quickly. And the garage begins to heat up.
He's gonna take out clay from his bag o' clay,
Mhm.
and he's gonna start working and molding. And he wants to make. This is so silly. He wants to make little dice. And then once he's pretty confident in their shape, they look like crap. He like sets them on the hot bricks and lets them dry and cure. Pick them back up when he gets back.
Sure. Set up some clay dice. Darius is out watching over as you pull around the corner, Isandra, and he'll nod to you as you pass by.
No, it's been Mano. Isandra says, not standing next to him, still a little.
It's peaceful here. Very peaceful. Cecilia just does paperwork or is out all day. Coachman is... He won't even talk to me. That old man's nice, though. Talise, his name was.
Yes, I believe it was. I've seen him at least twice now. But, I'm sure that gives you plenty of time to work on things.
Yes. I've started writing out what I remember of the floor plan of the castle and considering what different actions might be taken. Also decided that when you all go there, I would like to come with. I might split off from you all. I need to... No letters, no magic, no interference from anything else. I need to talk to someone.
Who?
He'll look back over his shoulder. I need to talk to my wife.
Are you still looking for an answer as to why she may have put out the bounty on you?
I have guesses. It'd be nice to know. But there's a
Do you
clear
think-
difference. Another tree crashes. There's a moment of shock between the two, at least in Darius.
Do you think that there is any form of closure that could be gained from that conversation that you would be satisfied with?
Yes. Although
Do you
it might
think
not
that-
end well.
Well, if that is...
I was ready. I have been. Traveling, running, hunting for a cure. She knew this. So I don't know what changed things. But it doesn't matter. There's a difference in... No, I shouldn't say such things. I should wait until I speak with her. Swift running around the front yard, meanwhile, with Chance playing fetch.
You know, I think the help is appreciated, but I also think it is, you know, almost the minimum.
Minimum.
Uh-huh.
He frowns.
Good luck with your plans. We probably will be going to Newport sometime if you wanted to come with. And he will go back inside very moodily.
Back to Thracia. You have no idea how much I hate that. Can
Yeah?
I move?
I mean, I'm sure you could wiggle your way standing up. You're already sitting down.
Okay.
How about this?
What do you
How
want?
about this? I don't think, by the look of you, that you're going to be very physically capable. So, I'm going to bound your hands to make sure you don't do any magical nonsense. But I'll untie your feet, so you're not, you know, bouncing around everywhere.
She nods a little bit.
All right. And I'll unbound her legs so she can at the very least walk around.
She'll sit up. Okay, that's a
Alright.
bit better. Where am I? We flew very long ways.
We did. I'm not really... Okay, if it isn't obvious, I don't trust you at all.
Oh! Wow, it's mutual.
Oh, crazy. So, let me guess. We touched on it a bit earlier. Azamundus offered you what? Immortality?
A lot more than just immortality. But let's take this inside.
Alright then. And I'll stand behind her and follow her inside.
She starts walking. I'm about to be interrogated, she says as she's wandering inside.
As she walks by and just says, Timber! And just like that.
Rolls. Your dice will be set within half an hour, certainly, Boone. They're pretty much there already.
hand. She opened the door with her.
He'll grab him up with that.
Go
She
kick
kind
them.
of
She
nudges it.
jumped up and go kicked them.
I was gonna
Where did everyone go? Bill realizes everyone's disappeared and he goes inside.
No, this one. She sits down.
Looking at his places his axe next to him. That was fun.
Are you just you're setting up firewood for us?
What?
Cecilia says. Are you setting
Oh
up
no, I got
firewood
plans. I
for
got
us?
I got plans. We're gonna have a great growing patch for different fruit and veg. And I'm gonna use the
Yeah.
wood to use in the basement to make me a room.
Oh, well, that's quite
But there'll be some
smart.
spare. There'll be some spare for some firewood, most likely.
Take the scraps and throw them in the pile.
Will do.
You're just rolling your dice.
Why are you just throwing the dice?
That's what Boone's doing.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's a little meta.
I was like, what are you doing?
Rolling dice.
Recharging your dragon's breath.
Sandra will walk around and give people cups of tea, aside from Thracia, because fuck her.
Thank you, Isandra.
Everyone
Thank
else
you, buddy.
thanks you. As you pass by, Thresh is like, oh, and for...
Appreciate it.
Oh, I see.
Thanks, buddy.
How do you think you would drink it? He says as he's pouring Cecilia a cup of tea.
Cecilia has the biggest smirk, looking right at Thracia. And as you pour it.
I don't think you're that dexterous to be able to drink it as it sits in front of you.
Um,
Pack it like a chicken, maybe?
could always let my hands free.
Nope. I don't know what part of you thinks that there's any level of trust here that I would let you do that.
Well, let's see how we're doing in about 10 minutes.
I don't like that.
Oh, okay. So, you want to know things. I don't know exactly what you want to know, but I'm sure I could tell you things.
Sure you could.
Say in return, I am allowed to be unbound and leave.
I do. I actually have an alternative. And I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth on her.
Absolutely. Everyone within 10 feet. May make,
I think that's everyone except for.
not quite the people across the table.
Yeah.
Jack, Swift has to tell the truth.
Let me.
How safe is it?
18.
What type?
Charisma. Actually, I could just throw it on you. Let me. Oh. Unfortunate this affects everyone, but Boone doesn't have to tell the truth.
I'm out of range.
Oh, you are?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. So it would just be Thrushia and Jackson Swift. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
Lovely.
Cecilia.
Oh. Did you already roll for Cecilia?
Yes, they both failed.
Lovely. Sorry about that, Cecilia.
Well, it's all right. She frowns as she says that. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Thracia. So, again, I go free.
No.
I mean, you have to admit there's not
Well-
much point in me telling you anything if I'm just going to be bound up here, right?
Surely that depends how useful the information is, right?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Also.
Oh.
Hi! I have good ears.
Also, I feel like one less magical asset for good old Azamundus is actually a far better trade-off than any information you could give us.
She frowns. Well, I don't want to die.
Good.
But something tells me you're fibbing a little bit.
Do you remember that aisle that you guys stopped at to pick me up?
She looks to you. What, you're going to lock me up there?
We could have. Did we?
No. And that's what tells me you're fibbing a little bit. So maybe we can come to a more amenable agreement.
Oh. Isunder will loosen a dagger from his side and he will throw it and he'll stick it in front of the table right next to her.
She flinches.
I don't really think you're in a position to be bargaining.
I think she is.
Is she?
Yes.
I have to bargain.
She's right.
It's
We're
kind
not-
of
Because
her
if
only
you're going
option.
to kill me or lock me up, I'm not going to tell you anything.
Exactly.
True.
That's a real guy. She's right. We're not gonna hurt them. Like, so.
All right. Why are you working for him?
Simple stuff. Sort of an apprenticeship agreement. He would teach me a number of spells, but more importantly, once his plan was completed, I would be considered among the chosen, granted his more perfect form of immortality.
Do you think that's true?
I do. I didn't sense a lie in him. I also don't
How
think
old
he
is he?
particularly cared. Benefit to him, too. How old is he? Oh, you really don't know who you're dealing with, do you?
I'm a bit wet. I'm a bit sheltered.
That's all right. I was too.
He's quite old. Much older.
So old
than
enough to
any of
learn
us.
how to lie.
Oh, much more than old enough. The precise date I'm not aware of, not my field of study, but somewhere in the range of 2,000 to 2,500 years old.
And how old are
Oh.
you?
She frowns. I'm 31.
Oh. So you're being used.
Yep.
Sounds like it.
And that's generally how these things work.
I'm sorry.
She's very caught off guard by this, clearly, as she's speaking. Her witty retorts leaving her.
It's always really. I think everyone around this table, yourself now, we've all been someone's little plaything or a soldier that they can bark orders to, expecting you to follow them. I found that life's a lot better when you start saying no. I know magic is really powerful. I mean, you're very powerful. It took all of us to, stop you. But you'd like life a lot more with the ability to say no rather than a few spells. I mean, you're only 31. You've got time to learn them without helping him.
That's true. There are other paths available to me.
Boone shrugs. He keeps shaking his dice in his hands. He's plotting something.
You said he'd make you his better form of immortal. What does that mean? There's others that he's got plans for? Lesser forms?
Oh yes, there's all the various prototypes. Rubus was one of them.
Wait, what?
He's
Wounds
playing
that
with
close
her.
in an instant. You could be cut in twain, and as long as you were pieced back together near the shrine, you'd heal back together.
Oh.
Yep.
Good thing that shrine is gone.
Yes.
And Rubus.
I'm sure he'll be very disappointed in that, which is actually why I would like to be allowed to go free.
You're afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'll be very honest at this point. You're not quite what I was expecting to deal with here. I don't want to die to all of you, but more importantly, I don't want to be trapped here for when he comes here.
So then where would you go?
Well, I know a few non-detection spells. I could find my way out into the countryside somewhere. Maybe I'll
Well,
take a trip to Yariel.
Do you think that would keep you safe from him for very long?
Longer than staying somewhere he is probably aware of. Will.
Well, I can tell you at least that, rather unfortunately, I've been in your position before. And there were a couple of things I did. But if you haven't figured it out quite already, that thing I put on you yesterday wasn't... Like, it was sketchy as hell. I'm not... He
To be
can't
honest,
really...
I thought it was toxic. And I was
No.
fine.
No, it protects against divination. He can't find you with that.
In either case, my days of working with Asmundus are over. He doesn't take to failure quite kindly. Usually those who fail are, well, you can be of use to him dead as well.
Ah.
Have you ever thought about retiring?
Make me a persuasion check, Boone. Because in her current position, she might be.
Can I look at Boone and just give him a bardic with like a
sure.
smile?
Yeah, sure.
This is so silly, but I promise you guys I have methods to my madness. Your bardic is an 8 right now?
Yeah, D8.
Cool. I'll take a 19.
Pretty good. You know, retirement might suit me better.
Do you have any like I don't know, like skills? Other than, and he makes like his version of a somatic component.
I'm sorry to say most of my skills come from that. I can read, write, do math.
Ooh,
Okay.
an accountant.
Do you like nice? Did you live a hard life?
Part of me wants to say yes, but I, for some reason, cannot, so no. No. I grew up in a relatively wealthy family in Planicia.
Okay. But if you want to retire, we have benefit packages which are available to those who we have turned into good people.
She blinks.
He rolls dice. My parents are coming.
Oh.
I bought them a house. I don't know where it is. I've never seen it. I'm offering off bedrooms that I don't know if it has.
I know a good party trick.
What party trick?
I can flavor shaved ice.
That is incredible. You could open a little stall and ring a little bell as you push it through the city.
I used to do it. It was back when I was in school. I used to go out to the main courtyard and I would sell ice flavored. You have to eat it pretty quickly. It only lasts 15 minutes. But...
Well, that's as long as ice melts. It's...
Boone,
Oh yes.
do you want them looking after your parents if Asmundus comes to find them?
If Asmundus comes to find them, it's one or the other. I imagine my mother would give Asmundus a run for his money.
Okay.
I do gotta be honest. I feel like we're just as likely to get chased down by Azamundus that Thrash is here, especially with that cloak. He did see us, when we fought him and didn't die, which doesn't happen often, to my knowledge. So I can't imagine he's too happy about that.
No, he was quite annoyed about all that. Bit of a flurry. He was hoping, actually, he would never see from any of you ever again.
Oh.
Sort of, that matter is closed.
Oops.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, I'm not going to give up for another 100 years.
I've
Yeah.
got a good 30 left in me.
That's...
I've got about another 100 or 120-ish.
I got as many as I
Actually,
got.
I'd probably do like 90, so I could have like a little bit of time.
Only 10 years of retirement?
Wait, do you get 100 years?
I enjoy what I do. Yeah, I have 100 years flat.
I'm saying,
No
do you get
more, no
100
less.
Do you get
basically.
100 years from when you made the deal, or
That's what
100
I'm
years
guessing.
ago?
100 years from when I made the deal.
Wow.
What?
I'm not even a month into it.
You know that for sure? Because, like, what if it's not? And you're, like, 100 age and you just... Whoa. You know?
Yeah, you talk to Sosno.
Sorry, there you go. Cecilia's in the hallway. She nods as you pass by. And I think Thresh will say, so how about this? I take your retirement package. I go into hiding until you deal with this problem?
Oh, so you go into hiding until we kill your former boss?
That would be lovely.
I'm sure it would.
I'm sure it would be awesome. I actually do have a question for you, and I can give you a little trade, if it might be more enticing.
Right.
I'll let you keep that little cloak of mine, if you can tell me, last time we were fighting him, he had a thing on him. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it did. Well, I do know what it did. It managed to dispel a lot of the magic we tried to hinder him with. I got my own theories about what caused that. But do you know what caused it, and also where we can find it?
Well, I can tell you he doesn't much leave without it. Small rod. About this big. She motions with her face as though that helps you.
And he keeps it on his person.
Yes.
Interesting.
Usually on the inside of his cloak. Difficult for someone to get at. But I suppose you might be able to slip it out of his cloak if you were careful. Or, of course, you could, well, I'm sure you could force it off him.
I'm sure. Alright. We'll keep that in mind.
He's like undead or whatever, kind of stuff. But you just said you hope we kill your boss, which means it's possible, right?
I presume so. He was, to be fair, he wasn't killed before. He was sealed inside a cask.
Oh.
I believe they call
Oh,
him
like wine.
guy.
So he's an aged Azamundus. Gotcha. I don't know enough about undead stuff to understand this completely, so I'm very confused.
But presumably he can be defeated, even if defeating him is picking him apart.
Where's his sarcophagus?
That is an excellent question.
Hmm.
Where's he from?
Dasha. Oh, at least that's where he is.
I can tell you with some certainty he's from a small oasis on the south end of Yariel.
Oh. You don't know what the area is.
Do you know much about the tomb within Dasha?
Oh, yes, I was in correspondence with a number of the prototypes.
Do you know if maybe, because you actually bring up a good point, Boone, do you think a sarcophagus might be in there?
That is an excellent question. It might be, though if I were him, I would probably put it somewhere private.
I'd put it underneath my childhood home.
Oh.
Could be.
I put the last remains of what I was in the place where I became what I was, what I were, and not what I am.
Yeah.
That makes really good sense.
I get you.
It's a very long trip to Yariel.
Oh, we have our ways, don't worry.
Right.
I don't know if
About that,
the
though,
stairs will be able to help us out in Yariel.
Oh no? Really?
I don't know how far they go. We'd
I
have
went
to
everywhere.
explore.
you're using
Later
yours as
problem.
well.
Oh. Wait,
Oh,
what?
It can
Oh.
get you there, though it might take a week.
Oh, good God.
Better than several months on the water.
Wait, where is your Yell?
I'll give you a geography lesson later, Oakenheels.
Okay. I've been waiting for someone to show me like a map that's not of just the Sherwood, but I can't find one.
On
I've
the
not
off
looked.
chance you do go to Dashia, though, Liss is the prototype there and quite in charge. Nasty little creature. Very interesting magic.
How do they stay alive?
Well, they're a spirit. Bound to
killed
the
those.
tomb itself. They
Oh.
can possess bodies.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I don't like that. I don't like
I
that
hate,
at all.
yeah, I hate that
Okay, something to prevent
position.
possession. That's the one. Spooky stuff.
Might
well,
be
what
able
is
to find-
possession but attempting to take over someone else's story?
I'm not sure exactly what you're getting at there.
I think I have a way to keep us being us if we're storytellers.
Right?
Yeah.
Let me just briefly jump to Jax as you went in and checked with Sosimo, and he goes, "Oh, what troubles you?
Hey, so to clarify, do I die when I reach the age 100 or
No.
100 years afterwards?
No, it's 100
mean-
years from taking the pact and saying your oath.
Okay, that's what I thought. Everyone just made me really concerned for a moment.
Don't
All right,
worry.
thank you.
You are accepting the blessing and penance of Ard. It is not designed in a way that is meant to blindsight you. No.
Also, I think I met him when I died, but
What
we
was
can
he
talk about
like?
that later.
Oh, very well. Sosimo
Oh,
kind of lets you go away. He kind of leans forwards, like there's a magnetism towards you at this point, but you leave the room.
Oh yeah, I spoke to the person that you worshipped your entire life, by the way. You know.
All right, so I do have 100 years.
Very good. Good.
Oh, that's good.
And then, of course, there's Kagelmas, but I haven't had much contact with that one.
Who? Wait, what?
A wonderful old lady, apparently an old adventurer who went into the wound. Uh,
Oh no.
but she was getting old.
Hey.
All right.
Apparently she's watching over something for us in there. I'm not allowed to visit it, but I am supposed to somehow check in on it without going there.
Wait, is it a tower?
I believe it is near a tower, yes.
Is it the obelisk? We heard about the obelisk.
I didn't know it was an obelisk.
That's what I was thinking of.
She thinks for a moment. Why didn't I know? Wait a minute. Let me get back to you on that one.
Are you realizing you weren't trusted as much as you thought?
There's something odd in any case. A phrase just came to mind, dark as a demon's dreams.
Yeah,
Why? Why did that cause laughing?
that's what we were told.
Dark as a demon's dreams. Why? What does that mean?
Awful. I think it's just a phrase, though it might have more what's the word? More importance than we think it is. I thought it was just an exaggeration, but you say it like that, and it seems like it has some potential to be actually important.
Can't remember why that's familiar, but it came up. Hints of something. My memory's not that faulty.
Ah. Well, I don't have any questions anymore, at least, that I can think of.
Can I please be unbound?
I look around to the group.
I mean, I would think so.
Yeah, I mean, you've been rather cooperative, and I mean, since you're still under the effects, you're not gonna like do anything crazy.
No, unless you try to hurt me.
I'm not really planning on it. All right.
It's not really Veranda's decision to hurt you, so don't worry about it.
Right. I'll take solace in that. She looks at the
We have to
dagger
vote,
embedded in the
kind
table
of.
in front of her.
Isandra gives her a smile, and I keep my options open.
We're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
Don't say we.
Well, look, I'm gonna be honest. I cast that spell to make everyone tell the truth, and I did also fail it myself. So
I really didn't know what I was signing up for. I thought, make a deal, work for maybe a year or two, learn a lot of specialty magics, become immortal. You know.
Oh wow! Just like that, 2 years become immortal.
She
What, like it's hard?
I thought wizards were meant to be smart.
And might have been a little too good to be true, but
Yeah, that's how most deals with that man go.
Well, you have a chance at a sort of restart, I guess.
yes, I would quite like to have done something that I can actually brag about.
All right.
So, something good.
I'm sure maybe I'll start a construction company for a few weeks.
Do you like to cook?
I know how to cook some things.
Would you like to learn how to cook everything?
She shifts a bit, says, sure, if it gives me something to do for a little bit, I
How do you feel about brick making?
brick making. If you show me how, I could get you so many bricks made that you might never need them ever again.
Don't do
Oh,
that.
that's no. It's not about mass quantities. It's about the process. You see, you have to understand. Life is a bunch of tasks that have to be done. But the way you enjoy life is finding ways to enjoy all of the tasks. So it's not about slapping everything together. It's not about putting everything in a frying pan. It's about learning to really enjoy the smell of onions and garlic.
Oh, onions and garlic.
Maybe that's what you need to learn.
Nice. Sounds a little odd to me, I'm going to be honest. But if you... I'll try. I'll try anything.
Okay.
Okay, when are we going shopping?
Match it a little bit here. Oh, yeah, hold on. Before I forget, and I will, like, untie her hands.
She'll rub her wrists a little bit. Stretch. Where's your kitchen?
Oh, this isn't the kitchen that you need to worry about.
Oh?
What?
Only Boone's only Boone's allowed to go in the kitchen.
That's not true. Y'all be going to the kitchen all the time when I'm having quiet boon time.
Oh, and you're really going to make tea.
Maybe I'll, do you mind if I just find a quiet corner to think for a little bit then?
The kitchen's really good for that. You can go to the kitchen. It's right through there. Actually, no. Boone will give her the directions to the long way, which he always takes.
Through that door and around around the hole to the south.
Don't mind the god on the torch.
Don't mind. Yeah, I think. Anyways,
Our fucked up dinner party is almost complete.
How do we complete it? Have invite Azamundus to dinner?
Oh, God.
I think we should.
I think we should. I think that's how we make them a good person. We give them Boone's
Oh,
cooking. And
I'm
how the
gonna-
Boone rolls an extra 20.
Oh, I was
We
gonna
need to
plan
get a
like a
pet
red
boulder for dinner.
wedding. Baldy.
We should bring Boldy to the surface.
I don't think that's going to go too well, but sure.
I don't think about Baldy.
I still think of Boldies plus gods. Just portable shrine.
I think at least 2 of them would be really happy.
Oh.
Okay,
Alright. Shopping time.
should we go? Wait, let's go talk to
Alright.
Gilded Gear first.
Okay, you guys go talk to Gilded Gear. I'm gonna go try to find the house I bought.
you start heading out the front door. Where did I put the coachman?
I've got my fucking eyes on you, Thorn.
Near the basement entrance.
Thorn looks to you.
Go swim.
Wait, didn't Thorn die?
Oh my God.
Damn,
I-
Don't get too far.
didn't Thorn die in the fight?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think we put them back together.
Wait, what?
His bones are still over there. But only a couple of you saw how he was summoned, so...
Wait, what?
That's true.
Oakenheels didn't even question it. It's like, oh, it's Thorn. Huh.
When I walk over here, I look at Not Celine for a moment and I just give her a little nod.
She nods back. She'll mutter quietly as you pass by and say, I've been searching around. There's a couple of us around. They're happy to help. If you can help them.
I promised I would.
And
Then he'll just start heading out.
I'll head it out. Looks like Jack's... Oh, I put him in here. I think I'll follow you guys out. Start setting up the carriage. As you two head upstairs to Gilded Gear. There you go. You can hear hammering as you enter.
Oakenheels knocks. Oh, no.
And Gilded Gear will turn around. Hey, come in. Hey,
Hi.
that wasn't a long trip.
No, luckily we got stuff done. We helped people pretty quickly.
Not long at all. Oh, good.
Starwood is nice and safe. Well, we did have a dragon to help take us back. So.
Great. Wait, what? Oh, no, I saw that. Never mind.
Yeah, the guardian of my home. It was very cool. What you working on?
Oh, just testing out a couple of things with the fire here.
Oh, the Godfire. Yeah. Question. Oh wait, first, Oakenheel clicks and he's like, goes to see the prophecy sushi, and the prophecy sushi isn't there. Is it meant to be there?
Oh, it's meant to be there.
Like, Oakenheel's like, oh. But he remembers when he lost his class what happened to him. He's like,
Oh,
yeah, okay, prophecy sushi, so he's like, Jax?
Yeah?
Yes or no on doing something stupid?
What is it?
Pressing my face to the glass again.
What did you do last time?
It gave me a vision of Rubus.
I kind of want to know what'll happen if I push my face to it now.
Why don't we both do it?
This is awful.
Alright, on three. On three, same time. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
You can each make me a wisdom saving throw as you push your faces against the glass. And the
Can we
little
willingly fail?
fish inside. Yeah, you can willingly fail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Goes
I'll fail.
around inside and flashes.
I
with
hate
blue
this.
light.
This is a rite of passage. We're gonna have to do this every time.
And you'll each collapse as a vision comes to you both. Very similar. You're you won't see each other in it, and you will be in the same position of this dream. You are the perspective.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
As I now have to roll a die.
Gilded Gear comes down screaming that we both collapsed.
2.
Gilded Gear needs to put up a sign that just says, "Don't touch the glass."
That won't stop us, let's be real.
You see an older woman, darker skin, very well fit, relatively thin, perhaps a little too thin, with tattoos scrawled across the side of her face on one side, clearly arcane. And she says, "Well, hurry up. If you don't kill them, I won't have anyone new to take." Forgive my voice acting, I just used Cecilia's voice. That will not be hers, but we'll get there when we get there.
That's fine.
And you're walking alongside her as she says this. She points down past a balcony. Whole room made of stone. All this dark stone. There's bones littered here and there about. And a torch that lights the area below, but not up above where you are. And you see yourselves down below. Anyways, you wake up.
Oh. Worth it. Okay, Brett gets himself up and bursts. Anyway, Gilded Gear, sorry about that.
Why?
We got a cool vision.
I don't think that was very cool.
No, it was absolutely terrifying, but if I act like it's cool, then it's cool.
Take this. He goes under here and he pulls up a box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
That armor
What's
I
in the
made for you all
box?
before.
Oh,
Oh, what is it?
with the skills?
Yes.
Oh. Oakenheel goes to like a table and opens up the box.
And as you open it up, you can pull it out, and the armor, as you start pulling out, is very oddly brown and granular. But as you pull it out, the bits near where you hold it begin to shift to look a little bit more like your skin.
Oh. That's very cool.
I told you it was going to be useful. It's...
Look at my arm, and he puts his arm under the thing and moves up the armor, so I'm assuming it follows his arm.
Mm-hmm. It's adaptive armor. It should shift to the environment around you.
Oh.
It will allow you to hide, even in places where There's nothing in front of you. You should blend right in, given that you aren't moving too much, of course.
Does it give any extra protection and stuff?
A
Or is it
little
just more
bit,
for hiding?
but the scales weren't so durable as I'd hoped they'd be.
Gotcha. Still pretty cool. Impressive stuff as always.
I always try my best.
And you always deliver.
And next time you see Ferandra, send him up. Ideally
Gotcha.
with at least one other person.
Gotcha.
And more would be fine.
Okay. We're going shopping, so we'll probably come up after we've gone shopping. Do you need anything?
He looks back and he says, no, I don't need anything, but if you want anything, want me to make something, get materials.
Gotcha. Still thinking about those, the bag of caltrops, but anyway.
So if I
So
wanted to get a new set of armor from you, would that be something that you would be willing to do, and what would I need to grab?
I'll need metal. I can make an order of it, though. I know how to get it cheap. And if you can provide me some coin. What kind of armor do you want?
A studded leather at least, but not something that would impede my movement.
He kind of looks you over a little bit. He says, "Could probably make a simple enchantment on some studded leather for you. It probably wouldn't be ready for at least a week, maybe 2. Would you prefer an enchantment to defend you against an element of some kind, or just to shore up the armor slightly?"
Probably to shore up the armor, because depending on what it is, I'm pretty good at shrugging some stuff off already.
Alright. Then I'll start making an order for that. Material costs. You're probably looking at about 500 gold. Mostly on the enchantment pieces.
And then 1 platinum is how much
10
gold?
gold.
10 gold. I will give him 50 platinum then.
I'll take it. Great. Good luck on your shopping. I'll start getting that made. Hopefully before you finish your next trip, it'll be all done.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
You can head down to join the others. The coachman
perfect time.
has the carriage all ready. I think Darius will walk back outside. Thorn is halfway into the water of the pool.
You swimming there, buddy? You're doing great. Darius, can we, like... I gotta be honest. Love him half to death. He's not very good at fighting, and we don't need him to carry things.
He frowns
Because
a bit. Oh,
we have bags
sorry.
of holding.
Great moral support, though.
No, you're fine. He's wonderful. I love him.
Thorn's one of my favorites.
He is a monk, though, now, by the way.
We
What?
definitely gotta think of... Oh, yeah, we did give him, like, monk wrappings.
I'll have to let you guys put down. My bad. Monk. Okay, alright. I don't see why not.
Yeah, he can punch pretty good. We gotta find a use for him.
If he's not very useful to you all, I can keep him here instead. I had been hoping he would be helpful in carrying things, moving things, that kind of thing.
Might be good here. I wonder if he would be good at gathering some resources for little things, like maybe picking up some mushrooms around the forest to help an Oakenheel with some wood and whatnot. Might be
Darius
better than
nods.
sending him into the fray.
Alright, if you would prefer him to do some work around here, I can set him to that. It was meant to be a gift. Always
Yeah.
stood
So
by
I
me.
was thinking, if we have all this land, instead of making rooms in the basement, why don't we just work on building our own house?
That's a lot more effort. I was gonna build like a semi room downstairs with just some wood and make some walls. Making a whole house, that's a whole different thing.
It was
I was
quite a
done.
bit.
I don't know how to make houses as well.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are carpenters. Though I'm sure. I mean, Boone can work well with bricks. I don't know if he'd be willing to make an entire house.
I
Boone,
mean,
do you think you could make a house?
I could.
Alright.
Not going to though.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a lot of work. Okay, shopping time. Oakenheel climbs
Oh,
on top of the carriage.
Sure.
Sits on top as usual.
Erwin will set up on the front of it.
Would Swift be able to keep up with the carriage?
Probably, yeah.
I'll just ride Swift then.
Sure.
You can actually ride Swift.
Today I shall be Sandy Bellbottom.
You can actually ride Swift.
I can now, yeah, since he's meeting.
Holy fuck, that's so cool. Can Swift fly?
Not while I'm riding him.
Okay, okay.
The carriage
Still pretty cool.
feels, like, not jam-packed today. You have slightly more room. Oh, well.
Oakenheel's on top, so he's not inside.
I think since you're still out here, Jax, Darius will look over to you and say, when you have extra time, Jax, could we talk for a little bit?
Yeah, of course.
I'll be around here. Don't really want to cause problems by appearing elsewhere.
That's fair enough.
Cassandra, do you want to be a cat again?
Not really.
Oh, alright.
I appreciate the offer, so. Could I maybe be a bat?
I could turn. Do you want to be a bat?
Yeah.
Okay, I polymorph Cassandra into a bat.
I feel like Isandra would be a spotted bat.
A little spotted bat.
Yeah, he's got big old fucking ears.
inside the carriage as it begins to move.
Yeah, he's like a little micro bat, fucking, like crawl around.
Amazing.
I suppose I'll very briefly move you all over to Sudal.
Drop.
Over to Newport, even. You're not going all the way to Sudal, my bad. Just a short ways away by carriage. You can be let out, and everyone will say, I'll be hanging out around here. New tavern's open if you want to check that out.
Oh,
Oh,
you like taverns?
wouldn't mind. Plenty of gossip there. Wonder if that hardworking guy's still there.
Hardworking guy?
Yeah, I went to a tavern a while back, and there was like, it was run by like one person, but he was killing it. He was doing good.
Yeah.
What tavern was that?
Oh right, I guess I went alone. Oh man, I don't even remember what it was called. That's where I got told I could get rid of my little rune on my neck.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that we're going to the right taverns.
Oh, you. Okay, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
What do you mean?
Oh no, nothing.
Okay. Shopping time. I'm gonna go get gardening stuff.
We can take a brief moment to go over if anyone wants to purchase any normal things in town. You know where to buy things at this point. You know who to talk to.
Isandra will get crossbow bolts and 2 more alchemist fire to replace the ones that he's used already.
Absolutely. I believe. How many bolts do you want to buy?
What would they come in bases of?
You can buy 20 for 1 gold.
Okay.
Oh, it's a little bit expensive.
I'll buy 40.
Alright,
Sure. I'll run you a
and then
total of
few alchemist
52
fire.
gold.
Okay, slay. Wait, Alchemist Fires is only 25? So,
Yeah.
and he also probably will buy some cheap paints, but like in a massive quantity.
Certainly. You can buy a bunch of paints. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, good snacks.
We'll call it snacks. No. I'll call it 20 gold for painter's supplies.
Slay.
Oakenheel wants to buy
Okay.
literally just a hoe.
Okay, what's about garden now? A
Mhm.
shovel.
Okay.
Various seeds for like veg and fruit. And then a book on carpentry and a chisel.
Sure. We'll call it 40 gold for
good.
gardeners and carpenter's supplies.
Love it. And that perfectly rounds me to 1,500 gold. Wonderful.
Nice. A little bit of rummaging around the different shops.
Sandra will also, if he can, stop at like a bookstore and like pick up some, I don't know, history books or something of the sort. Something to read while traveling around.
Certainly. You can head into one of these nicer establishments. Books are still viewed with some idea that they are for the wealthy. A lot of materials go into them. But if you just want to buy something on like local histories, you can certainly do that. Run you 50 gold. And just note that you have it, because when you make a history check about such a thing, you'll gain a bonus to it.
Slay.
I'll let other people buy stuff first if anyone wants to buy stuff. Sorry.
Boone will attempt to find some plate armor.
You happen to know the local blacksmith, and you happen to know he does have a set of plate armor that he had offered to modify for you.
Oh.
You will take him up on that offer.
Certainly. He'll laugh boisterously and he'll give you the "you saved my life" price. And he will charge you 1,400 gold.
Do you have all that, Boone, or do you need me to help you?
Oh yeah, Boone's rich.
Oh, all right.
You said 1,400?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Cool. Done. 120 or 1,250 of it's in platinum pieces.
I'm glad you keep high currency. I'll put that aside and hammer that out for you. He'll take a number of measurements and he'll tell you he doesn't have to change that much. It's mostly just the tail.
It always gets in the way.
But I suppose it's useful sometimes too.
It is really, so whenever I'm swimming, I kind of use it like a rudder.
Oh, I never thought
Also,
of for that.
I won't be swimming in the plate armor. Don't worry about that.
That's good. You'll sink.
I'll sink like a stone.
Like plate armor, and he'll tell you that by the end of the day, you should have it all hammered out.
And then he would like to find a furniture store.
Sure, yeah.
But first he would like to find the house he bought.
Certainly, you can look around and ask around a little bit and be reminded of which house you had purchased. And it's a relatively small house on one of the main rows by the river. It's quite a beautiful area, but a pretty small house. Doorway in, it has 3 floors.
Oh.
Each of which
Quite
is
small.
like 2 of you wide.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The first floor has like this nice little welcoming area. The second floor has the kitchen, and the third floor has bedrooms.
He would like to
2
just
of
find
them.
it. Gotcha. He would like to find a furniture store and just like outfit it if anything it needs.
Certainly. It already has some stuff ready in it, but you can look around and ask if they would be willing to come in and fix things up or add some cushions to things and whatnot. And your local carpenter will be very pleased with the work. And what would that be worth? I'll charge you 100 gold to outfit that
I'll
place.
give him 125.
He thanks you profusely. He says, "Oh, I can put that into a couple of nicer things then."
Moon is now no longer over encumbered with coin.
Anyone else want to do some shopping?
I would like to buy a set of like decorative wood carving tools.
Certainly. We'll call it another 20 gold for the decorative version of carpenter's supplies.
No, I mean like wood carving in like a decorative style, not tools that look fancy.
That is what I meant as well, but that's okay.
Okay, understood. And then I would. Are arrows the same cost as
They are.
bolts? Okay, then I'll grab 20 arrows.
Certainly. 1 whole gold.
And then I would like to head to the potion shop to buy health potions and to see if they have anything special.
Certainly. So, moment. Oh. As you enter into a shop where everything appears to be, there's like 3 jars on shelves remaining. And the man behind the counter as you enter says, I am terribly sorry. Terribly sorry. We have just been purchased out. I have but 2 potions left. 1 more healing potion that they deemed was, the bottle was too dirty. And, I have, this... Oh, it's you! As though he's just realized. You might actually be able to use this. And he puts down a little vial. This is a potion of absolute invisibility.
How much?
2,000 gold.
Oh. Oh.
How much is the healing potion?
50.
Here's 5 platinum.
Are you sure
I don't have
you
enough
don't
for
want-
that other one. I don't
apologize.
have.
I'm terribly
Um,
sorry for assuming that you could possibly afford my most expensive potion.
I think when he says that, her like mouth gapes open a little bit that he's saying that.
But thank
You
you
know
for
what?
your
Let me
purchase.
let me go tell some people that that's here, and I might come back.
Very well. Don't worry though. It's it was silly of me to make such a thing. Who's going to buy it? I certainly can't be rid of it for less gold. You can see he's actively considering that.
Hey guys, the potion seller has absolute invisibility for sale.
Oh wow, how much?
What does it
2,000
imply?
gold? I don't know.
How does that make it more invisible than normal invisibility?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I do have a bunch of Accordant Empire artifacts and a gem that I wouldn't mind selling. I can go with you, try and talk down his price a little bit, maybe sell some of my
Ooh.
stuff.
How much was it?
It was 2,000.
Oh, do we need a potion for 2,000 gold?
Well, I
Do-
could try and figure out what the potion actually does, because absolute invisibility sounds very enticing. But I can also just
You
do
can
that.
do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can just do that, so I'll need to see if it's anything better than that.
Okay.
So, do you want to go back and look at it, Jax, with me?
Yeah.
All right.
Head back in. Anyone who wants to come along to see the bear shop. Where there's literally one potion left.
Oh god.
Oh, it's also literally the only thing he has.
Oh. I'll shift to the form that this guy saw me in last time.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back. I heard you might be interested in purchasing absolute invisibility.
Yeah, I heard about it. What does that mean?
Very simply, most invisibility spells make you reappear. This one will not. It'll last 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay. Well, I can't do that. I sort of a along the length gradient invisibility. Yeah, I heard you got a pretty hefty cost for it. I heard this whole place has been kind of sold out.
Bought all of this anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, there was 2 groups that came through, a band of mercenaries. Apparently they really needed to restock. And then the local lord purchased quite a lot.
Is this the same lord that
Yes.
for under okay. He scowls a bit.
The Lord of Newport is not to be denied. And besides, he paid.
Really? Wow. Still got a lot of money, that one.
Dubious sources, so I hear, but I never said that.
Oh, yeah, no, nasty rumors spreading about. Well, So are you, like, picking up shop and moving, or are you planning on making up a new batch?
I don't know yet. I have been considering visiting some of the other famous alchemists.
Ooh. Alright.
Helena's herbalism and nice seat. Of course, there's a couple of them in Dacia. I'd really love to get down to Dacia at some point.
Alright. Well, I have a bit of an offer. And he'll pull out... What was one of the things? There was like a fan in there that he would have taken from the Accordant Empire.
No, Sandra took that one.
Oh, you're right. Which one would he have taken? There were so many things in there.
Yeah, the ruby.
He did. All right, yeah. I'll pull out the ruby. I'll say, well, I found this thing a while back. Not really sure exactly what it is or where it came from, but it seems pretty valuable.
Gemstones
I
are
don't know.
pretty easy to trade, especially if I end up traveling to Dacia. Can I see?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Hand it
I'll
over.
Take the gem and look it over, and I'll say, I can count this for 1,000 gold.
Yeah. It's actually weird. I found it in this place after doing some research. And I'll like kind of lean in very close and like whisper very dramatically. Be like, I think this comes from a bygone era, friend.
He looks at you with the strangest look. And he says, tell you what, write down for me where it came from and why it's so important and sign it. And I'll call it 1,200.
All right. I suppose something of the Accordant Empire would be pretty valuable. And I'll put a little piece of paper, and I'll just write down Accordant Empire.
I think I should be the one to sign it, because
Oh, sure.
clearly I'm part of the Kholseer Knights, so...
That is true.
Quite
Oh.
true. Your signature is worth quite a bit. Now, that'll be 800 gold extra if you don't mind writing, and my most valuable potion is yours.
All right. Do you
I-
have 800, Jack?
I have 680.
Oh goodness. Oh yeah. All right. 680, 800. I have 178 gold. I can fork up 120 of that.
Sure. 680 from Jax, 120 from you. The potion is yours. You can find and regroup with your allies.
Then I think Ferandra wanted to go to like a seamster, just to purchase some string,
Sure.
a large spool of string.
Not an issue. If you want to buy a ludicrous amount of string, we'll call it 5 whole gold.
Yep.
Wait, can I get some? Can you give me some?
Yeah, I could get you some. Can I? Can I get 8 gold worth of string?
Yeah, that'll do.
Certainly.
Literally, purely because I currently have 58 gold, and I'm even numbers
Mhm.
fuel my brain.
Certainly.
Okay.
The oh, go ahead.
Oakenhill just wants to find a nice loot, 'cause I realised he's proficient in loot and I haven't got one. Oakenhill wants to get a nice-ish loot.
I could...
Like a loot?
An actual loot.
Sure. 25 gold.
He wants to look one that looks more like natural, but yeah.
Sure.
He'll try.
Buy something
what
on
you-
the stalls as you're on the way.
Yeah.
And I think as the evening is coming closer to a close, is there any more shopping people would like to do before I shuffle along?
The only other thing that Isander would do would be to try to send out that letter.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I can just give you the Google Doc for that later tonight.
Hell yeah. You can pass the letter along, a quick word with Erwin, and he'll be like, oh, you just need to head down this way, and there's a building with the official couriers of Sudal.
Mm-hmm. I wish some luck finding her.
Getting anything in there is going to have to go through Campus Mara, so... Or through the Bay Runners.
Mm-hmm.
They're dedicated to their craft. And to making a lot of money. And if you want to send a letter into the duchy, I'm going to make a luck roll. And we're going to see how much whoever's here is willing to charge you today.
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my god.
Perfect luck. Which means they're only going to charge you 100 gold, rather than anywhere between 1 and 200 gold.
Oh boy. Okay. Isander will fork up platinum for that.
I'll take the 10 pieces and quickly fold your letter up into... I guess I'll just take the envelope and put it into their bag and start packing their things.
He will have also packed in the little pretty flower that he had pressed from Oakenheels village in with the
Oh,
flower. In with letter.
that's nice. Then I will grab you all together and give you just a few brief moments to explore the tavern I prepared for today.
Never.
Tavern time.
1, 2, 3. Put you all outside the front door. are swift. There we go. And you may all join me on the tepid teapot.
What a name!
I love that name.
And I should probably reveal all the NPCs. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, we're out in the void.
Oh, we're gonna need another session.
Yeah, start to explore.
Oh hey,
Feel free.
That fucking come out.
Limrod!
What are you doing here?
Oh, I love
Limrod! It's Limrod!
What is... Full Celine? Oh wait, no. No,
It's
that's
not
fine.
Celine.
Okay.
Real Celine's dead.
It is that Celine. It is the one you know, though.
Oh my god. Oh, Oakenheels' eyes just go wide.
The masked man will wave as you enter. Tavern's fairly busy.
Oh, Guardian Buddy.
There's a bard sitting up by the piano, not playing it. And various people around the tavern. You recognize a lot of people.
The second Oakenheels heals Nimrod, he just shouts, Nimrod!
And a wave. He's over with his usual
Oakenheels
group again.
I was like happily waving. Holy!
You see they have potions laid out all across the table.
Oh, you fucking...
Oh yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
I just realized how much more eyes Swift is gonna draw.
Yeah.
Everybody's here.
Yeah, everyone looks in as Swift enters. Good mind probably says, that is a proper dragon.
Oh.
Oh, hi, good mind.
Hello, Boone.
Wait, good man. Who's... Oh, I think... yeah.
Hey.
Good to see you passing through Newport again.
Okay,
Come around
Oakenhill,
to
it's
the
rude to cut in
here.
front of people.
Oh, sorry, buddy. I got really excited about pie, sorry.
Numerous people in the tavern wave and say hello as you all enter.
Saunders pacing, try not to go to the bar right away.
Come and sit
Hey.
down. This old lady nods to you, Oakenheel, and your
Oi.
cousin nods like a stern nod and holds up a mug of beer to you, Boone. Says, "Ah, good to see you're still running with the hunters, Boone. I hear you've done some rather impressive deeds in the last little while."
Oh, I wish life was simple and I just played in the dirt all day. But I'm filthy fucking rich, and that
I
is a
know.
moral question.
Listen, Boone, if you're as rich as you say, you should buy a round for everyone.
I think that would make everyone like me.
Oh, yeah.
Boone gets out of his very newly, much less coin purse. Hello, bartender.
Hello.
My name's Boone. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Boone. Welcome into the Tepid Teapot.
I love that name so much. How much would a round for everyone cost?
For everyone here, he does a quick scan of the room. It's something like 6-7 gold.
Buy everyone 5 rounds.
Nice rounds on Boone! He yells out.
Oakenhill says,
People cheer.
He's like, add 2 more to that, and then Oakenhill puts 14 more gold.
And on this guy, what's your name?
I'm Oakenhill.
Oakenhill.
Oh my god, we can't be doing this again.
7
not
rounds
doing
for
this.
the room.
Great. I'm so happy.
He starts pouring out mugs and lining them up, and various people will come over. This guy says, "You know, you lot are very helpful. First, you helped me realize the mistakes in my own research, and now this." And he'll go and sit down.
Is that the guy that I put the hags into?
Yes. Yes, he's
Wait,
sitting
did my
with
last
Anthony.
hags arrow break?
Yes. It didn't break, but it's consumed.
Who the fuck is that?
There's- Who?
Not a clue. Cassius, the one that came on.
He was before. He was like session 12 or 13.
Okay, as long as I'm not forgetting people.
It was literally like the session before you joined the campaign, actually.
Fair.
Maybe 2.
You come
Oh.
on over here, Sandy, and Celine says, I was just catching up with someone. Interesting fellow, interesting fellow. Been through a lot, believe it or not.
This other thing, I don't know if you remember me.
That whole day was really a wild day for me. I could barely think.
I hope you're feeling all right now. You were out of it.
I'm a fair bit better now, yes. Frankly, the town's been a lot better since you all came through, so cheers to you.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And you can tell he doesn't really recognize you, but he knows you're with the group, and you're talking to him like you're familiar, so...
I'll never tell this guy that I stole his skin. Anyways...
Okay,
Moving
bartender, I
by
got an
here.
important question.
Hmm?
I got an important question, bartender.
Oh, yeah.
Do you do pie?
Pie! Haven't made any, but tell you what, I'll start some baking for you.
Oh, yeah. Awesome. And then Oakenheel will go and sit at the table. Whoa.
Absolutely.
And then other people talk. Go.
Boone, you have selected the story pertinent table.
Yeah, but it's
Oh,
just like,
okay.
I don't know you. We're about to be friends.
Isandra, you kind of keep muddling about, moving through the crowds. Every once in a while, someone leans over and motions and says hello. Corvo, for example, says, one of my hit stories.
If Corvo reaches out to Isandra like that, he's gonna jump and like a cat would to the side a little bit.
Oh, sorry,
Inside
a jumpy
voice.
one they are. And Elmander will say, they helped my town more than anyone could ever know. I only hope that they get to reap the rewards of what little I could offer them. Various different things happening as people chat. You come over here to Antony and Cassius and you, where there's books laid out on the table and potion reagents and whatnot, and they seem to have been going through some kind of discussion on a summoning ritual of some sort. It appears to be for a celestial.
Oh God!
Is that the dragon? Sorry,
What?
go. Yeah, I thought that was the Dragonborn that Jax... Wasn't that the one that thought that they were the chosen one or some shit?
Indeed.
Oh! Okay, sorry. Keep going.
Going in
I
around
think he'll
here.
just sit down and he'll just be like, "Hello, people I've never met. How you doing?"
They both look to you. They look to each other. Familiar voice.
Oh, no. You probably met one of my many twins. My name is Sandy Bellbottom. Nice to meet you.
You can start infiltrating their little conversation. Abatha will, this old lady in the corner, wrap around her hair, will kind of lean over as you sit down next to her, Isandra, and say, you lot seem like you've really made it up in the world as of late. Don't know if you remember me.
Isandra mulling over what bottle of wine he wants to buy while nobody's looking.
If I were to pick one, I'd suggest, and she points to a bottle over here. It's a bright blue, opaque bottle. She says, import right from Dormus. They say even the merchant princes will drink it.
I apologize, it's been quite some time. A lot of things have happened. How have you been?
Oh, I'm doing much better now. Got my strength back shortly after you all left. And then was able to get a little bit of work done. Pay for a carriage down here. Now I've got a job moving a couple things around and helping cook at the local lady's estate.
You're certainly moving up in the world yourself. I'm glad that you're able to do such a thing.
Oh, it's a modest life for me, But I'm very thankful.
Thank you for the recommendation. Sorry? Nisandra will tuck back into himself.
Mm-hmm. She'll let you. As the barkeep comes out and says, "All right, pie's cooking."
Okay, let's put a thumbs up.
And Nisandra will point to the bottle of wine that Abathad pointed out. Could I purchase that one? It's a blue bottle.
He looks to it and he looks back to you and he says, "If you're sure you want a whole bottle, I can just open it for you."
How much would the whole bottle run me?
Yeah. Give me a moment. He pulls up a book and puts it onto the table and flips through it. Goddess's Tears, Southern Island of Dormus.
What?
Purchased it as a showpiece, but if I were to sell it, I just want to be able to buy a new one in. So, 110 gold.
Oh,
Okay, Nisandra will put it up in platinum.
They'll pick it up and
oh my
pass the
god.
bottle over to you, Your Highness, as he puts the bottle down.
Oh my god.
You made my opening night a real show. As he pushes over this way. And he'll give you a glass as well.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, you're over here, Boone, with this lady who's sitting here. She has a very nice blue dress on, cuffed at the shoulders and at the sleeves, tied out with bits of, probably not real gold, but something that looks like gold, copper into the fabric of some kind. And she looks a little bit gaunt, but she's smiling. She says, "Pleasure to meet you. I'm Lady Danaran."
Oh, nice to meet you, Lady Danaran. I'm Boone. And he puts down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drinks in front of her. That's your share.
That is a lot. Well, I think I'll start on one to pull one over.
That's very fair. If you don't want to drink them, there's this table of gentlemen over there. They'll probably drink everything you don't drink.
I'll bring them a couple on my way out. You're Boone.
Yes, and you're Lady Danaran.
Uh-huh. I've heard your name before. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
You all have been doing a lot of, I don't know how to put it, good. I think good's the way to put it.
Good, but there's a question mark somewhere in there, maybe between the O's. I know what you mean.
Happens to be my family's specialty. But given your reputation, I might be, and if you want to come back to this at a later time, that's okay. I might be looking for some help.
Oh. We normally decide if we're gonna help someone as a team.
Oh, all right. Then perhaps after everyone's finished celebrating, I can pull you all together here.
That sounds very nice. That's my cousin. And he puts back to Cedric.
Commander of the guard down at the gates, right from Sudal.
Yep.
I know him well.
We run deep here.
Right, so it seems few of the
Much like a
Dragonborn
river.
who managed. She stops for a moment. There's a little smile that crosses her face. Much like a river. Any of the Dragonborn who stayed behind, if they managed to make it through, a lot of them, like your cousin there, have shown that they're very helpful.
We're kind of kick-ass,
Yeah, I mean, I can't breathe fire.
It's okay, I can't wear a pretty dress. Wait,
Just
I
fine.
definitely have the
Shifts
ability
a
to
bit.
do that.
I'm sure we could get you something.
I bet we could. Plate metal in a pretty dress? Oh, we'd be killing it.
She actively considers that in her head. There's like gears turning.
Okay, I will go tell my friends that when we're all done celebrating to come find you.
All right.
And we'll scary.
If not, I'll probably talk with the mercenaries instead. Okay.
Okay, yeah, Okay.
You can scurry.
Enjoy your 5 drinks. Look it up and just tell everyone.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And I think as the bard gets off of his piano bench and steps up and calls out, "A toast to our new heroes, and for them I will sing one of my new songs." He takes a deep breath in, and half the people in the tavern who seem to know who he is yell out, "No more singing!" And I believe that's where we'll end our session for today.
Wait, I want to hear it.
more singing.
Some of you might know this bard. One of my favorite.
Wait, I want to hear every
bards.
sound.
I do not know this bard.
Bernil the
What's his
what?
name?
He
Bernil the
writes
Stout?
very bad poetry, generally
Oh.
in 3 lines, and calls it his songs.
Amazing.
He's really good.
Rung.
Awesome session. Nice chill session. I liked it.
Mhm.
After the stressfulness of the last one, I'll take it.
Get to just sort of relax.
Yeah.
And the next session, you'll kind of decide where you want to go next, or if you want to wait for Boone's parents to arrive, which is also a possibility.
Got a garden to build.
Oh yeah.
Draco says he quite enjoyed the session. I'm glad. Thank you all here for coming and joining me today. Thank you everyone who came in by the chat over the course of the stream as well. And we'll see you all next time.